Hey, and welcome to my new video. So I have decided that yes, I'm going to partake in Vlogmas, but I feel like it's kind of going to be like Vlogmas with a twist. I don't really do like massively like lots of stuff at Christmas because, you know, obviously I'm working. So I'm going to try and combine it with sort of just my normal videos that I would be doing anyway. So this week I will still be doing my November wrap up and my December TBR. It's kind of going to be sort of like my normal videos with the element of the whole vlogging thing. But right now it is Monday. I am very quickly doing this. I'm going to, well, I've half got changed actually. Getting changed. I'm heading off to Brighton to go have some sushi. Gonna see my bestie. Haven't seen her in so long. And I'm also gonna give her her birthday present as well, just in case I don't see her next week. And she's also moved, so I'm gonna hopefully, if we've got time, I'm gonna try and check out her new place and get some puppy cuddles because I love her dog. So yeah, I need to stop talking because I got a train to catch, got sushi to eat, and yeah, I will see you during the rest of the week. It is Saturday, the 1st of December. Let's do a wrap up. It is actually abysmal outside. It is horrible. It is so grey, it is so dark, it is so windy. It's that really annoying like fine rain that just soaks you. And I have my Christmas party tonight, so yay! So I kind of thought that like I wasn't really sure what books I was going to read, so I don't know why, but I kind of went into November feeling quite confident and thinking, oh yeah, I'll get like loads read. And I kind of hit a bit of a, oh, maybe not. So the first book I finished was the final Lord of the Rings book, Return of the King. So as I said in my last video, I had technically finished the story in October. It was just getting through the appendices and sort of deciding where, for me, enough information was enough and it just wasn't relevant to the book. It actually took me longer than I thought. I thought more of it was going to be dates and stuff, which was really unnecessary, but a lot of it actually was like history of like all the people and the characters, but just so much of it just like, so I can hear like a weird buzzing. I think someone has like a chainsaw. I just think so much of it was like the forefathers of the forefathers, that it was just a bit like, this relates zero to the story. For me, other people, I'm sure it's amazing, but I did it. I ploughed on, I read it because I was very tempted to give up just so I could just get on and read something else. But I'm proud I read it, so at least probably the next time I read it, if I do pick them up again, which I think I will, but like not for like another like 10 years time, I know that I won't need to read that again. Like I've got it, like that's enough for me. So the next book I finished, well, books. 12 Stories, 12 Doctors. I really like these actually. I was kind of concerned I don't know why I was thinking this actually, because I've enjoyed the other books I've read which have been based on the other Doctors, but they've always been quite short because they're based on like fairy tales and like sort of Christmassy stories, where these were like actual little books, like less than 100 pages devoted to one Doctor. And I was really worried that I wouldn't enjoy the older ones because I have no personal connection to them, but I really enjoyed all of them. One of the things I like the most about these books is that they are from everyone's viewpoint. So you've got some which is just based from the Doctor's viewpoint, some based from his companion, others you've got with the people he meets like within the story. So it was really nice that there was such like a huge range. It wasn't all just the Doctor or just the companion. In some of them he even mentions his companion, but the companion actually isn't even there. I think that is the case with Peter Capaldi's Doctor. He mentions Clara, but Clara isn't there. So it is really nice that there was that range of them. I was trying to think like which one was my favourite, but I don't know, I'm not actually sure. What I did like actually, a lot of them, especially a lot of the older Doctors, they reference quite a lot some of the newer ones. I'm sure there was a reference to do the fez or a bow tie or something, which basically I just remember reading it thinking, oh, it's Matt Smith. So yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, these were like a nice just little kind of refresh, especially coming out of the Lord of the Rings, like that was so like harsh. So yeah, this is quite a nice just little easygoing kind of like nice book. After the easygoing nice book, Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister by Gregory Maguire. I don't know what is wrong with me. So if you watched my previous video where I did a reading vlog on this and I went to Winter Wonderland, you will know my thoughts on said book. Just hit yourself and, oh my god, I can't hold things, I'm tired. I was very conflicted about this book. I found it quite hard. This is what I mean where I hit a wall. I found it kind of hard going, and like the language was weird. I don't know, I guess because like I said in my previous one, any fairy tale retelling or based on adaptation has still kind of had that fantasy magical element to it, whereas this one and Mirror Mirror are so much more grounded in reality. And I feel like, because, I don't know, I guess it's like not something that's made clear. Maybe. I know when you read the blurb, it doesn't say anything about like the magic and the fantasy element, but it's a retelling of something like Cinderella and Snow White. You kind of expect it. And I guess because predominantly all the books I've read have been like that, so I really found it harder. But once I kind of hit that point where I grasped this is reality based, I really kind of got into it more. I wasn't expecting this book to literally cover the entire story of Cinderella. I thought it was really just going to be the ugly stepsisters in their younger years, and then maybe when they meet the family, how her mum kind of wiggles in there, and then setting up for the story as you know it. But actually this book really cleverly did do its own sort of Cinderella thing, and I kind of think that helped, because I was really unsure about this book and I was probably going to rate it like 2 stars, but then I think the back end really kind of bumped it up to 3 because it got a bit more interesting. It felt like more was happening. I kind of felt a bit more kind of like, oh okay, I'm making some headway. It's not the greatest of books, but I think if you want a change in type of retelling, I would really recommend Mirror Mirror and this, because it is actually quite nice to have a fairy tale retelling grounded in a much more reality-based setting. So it is actually cool. I just feel like if I'd known it before, I probably would have enjoyed this and Mirror Mirror a bit more. The Snow Queen was my next read. So I have read this before. I read this a good couple of years ago, and oh my god, the story is really cool and is really nice, but just the illustrations alone by, I'm again gonna butcher her name, Sana Ananuka, I think. Anyway, her like work is amazing. I follow her on Instagram, like I love it. It goes so well actually with these stories. Her illustrations, they're just, they're so just, look at them. She's like Corey Bickford Smith. They're just so beautiful and so amazing. I really like the fact that each book kind of has like a colour palette to this one, to them. So like this is primarily, you know, blues, and then you've got golds, but then, you know, occasionally you have like the really odd striking pages, which like this one, which are like red. And I really like that you just get these injections of kind of real like whoa contrast colours. Following on from that, the Nutcracker. So I was meant to get the Fear Tree as well, but in the end I opted just to get this one to add to the collection. So when I get the Fear Tree, I will then probably like read it next Christmas. So as you can tell, this one is like red and gold, but then again has that injection of like some darker colours in it as well. The illustrations are just so gorgeous. Like I love them. Just her artwork is insane. I absolutely love them. So I picked the Nutcracker over the Fear Tree because the Nutcracker is a story I've always wanted to read, and I've always wanted to see the ballet or just see anything to do with, like I really want to see like the Disney film upcoming. So I kind of thought, you know what, this is a really great kind of Christmassy book, because I don't do Christmas like I don't read books based on a theme or a month. So like in October I won't read horror books. Like I'm gonna read what I want to read. I might pick maybe something a bit more autumnal or a bit more maybe like mystery or thriller based maybe, but I want to read what I want to read. And to be honest, I don't have any interest in Christmas stories. I really don't. So this is about as Christmassy as we're gonna get. So I really enjoyed it. To begin with, I was a little bit like, what the hell is happening? But I kind of just like went with it. The story wasn't what I thought it was gonna be though. That is November in a nutshell. Ha! Nutcracker nutshell. Going on to December, they were meant to be my December reads, but I ended up finishing my other books. I don't want to say ahead of schedule, because I had hoped I would have finished them a lot earlier, that I could have read one more whole book. I probably would have gone for like one of the Insanity books by Jace Cameron, but I ended up finishing them further on in the month than I thought. But then I ended up finishing Confessions of an Ugly, like I literally just thought this will take me to the end of the month because I'm kind of struggling, and then somehow within the week I finished it and I was like, oh okay. So yeah, they were meant to be my December reads. They were meant to get me ready for the Christmassy kind of thing, but I'm actually really glad I finished them in November, because I'm picking up this mammoth. I am reading the Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah, it's huge. Look at that bad boy. It's so heavy. I hate that I have to carry this to and from work. My back already hurts. And like my hands, when I'm on my lunch break, I'm like, oh, I can't do this. So this is printed in chronological order, not release order. So the stories are, Let me find our contents. Here we go. The Magician's Nephew, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, The Horse and His Boy, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle. So The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe was published first. I'm pretty sure like The Magician's Nephew was like one of the later books, I'm pretty sure. Has it got... Oh no, it hasn't. It hasn't got them in like normal order. But I have started on The Magician's Nephew, so I think the first book kind of covers how the world was first discovered and sort of the magic around it, and kind of basically a story before Narnia. Which I think is actually quite cool, and then obviously it will go through everything that we know and love, and then we'll end in the final battle, which just sounds super fun. It is crazy heavy, but this is a book I have always wanted to tackle for so long. I don't think I had the guts to do it. I don't know. I think with a lot of older books, I get put off by the fact they are old, and I get put off by the fact of I don't know what the language and the writing style is going to be like, and I think I get very intimidated by that and just think I don't think I can read this. So when I made the decision, when did I buy these? I think I bought this before I reread Harry Potter like 2 years ago. I think it's been sat on my shelf for a while, I can't rightly remember, but I just kind of thought, you know what, I'm going to re-tackle Harry Potter because so much of it went over my head with like the ministry and stuff, and I thought if I can conquer that, I can conquer anything like and actually understand it. And then once I'd done Harry Potter, I thought, you know what, I am so like, I can so do Lord of the Rings. Which I kind of did, I'm very proud of myself. So I am trying to push myself and think, you know what, you can do it. It's just hard, but I've probably realised this is probably not in shot. Let me change hands. I am really looking forward to reading this. I've enjoyed it so far. They're actually quite short books, even though this thing is like a behemoth. I think the entire thing is like 770 odd pages. So it is quite big, but each book is, I think the first one is only like 110 pages long, so they're not overly long, but I just get the feeling that maybe, I feel like maybe the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe might be quite bulky, and then maybe like the rest, as he's kind of got a taste for it, will really kind of pad out. So that is my November wrap up and my December TBR. Well, yeah, TBR, because no TBRs. I've read my first two. I am really looking forward to getting into this. This feels like such a really good kind of, it's wintry, it's like, it's abysmal outside. It just feels like a right book to read. I am really hoping I will nail this in December. I don't want to be reading it, like, not that I don't want to be reading it in January, but there would be an amazing sense of accomplishment if I could like nail this down for December. It would just be really awesome. I have what, like 31 days or something in which I can do it, and I will obviously be at work for most of it, although I have 4 days off around Christmas. I'm working Boxing Day, but I couldn't care less, like it's Boxing Day. As long as I get like either one off, I'm happy. So yeah, I have 4 days off, so I mean, I won't lie, that will be spent eating and watching TV. Like I will zonk myself out. So yes, not time to get ready. I need to sort of like readdress the hair situation. I watched it yesterday, it's a little bit fluffy, not good. But yeah, outfit is fine. I retried it on, the dress fits, washed it the other day, so it's ready to go. Stuck on shoes because I feel like I want to wear heels. So I'm going out, I'm gonna have a dance, gonna have a party. I will have a re-look at my other shoes just to see in case I change my mind, but I don't know, I'm really unsure. But luckily I'm being picked up, so I don't have to worry about wearing like a big bulky coat, which is really nice of my colleague Sam's husband. Literally, like, I'm so ready. I actually had time this morning, so like eyeshadow got done. I kind of went for like a silvery dark thing to go with the dress. So literally all I have to do is try and fix this, and then I literally just have to change my lipstick. So yeah, I've got like nice sparkly nails already. I've got like 2 colours, but I didn't want to get rid of like my nice glittery pinks. I was like, oh no, I'll just add silver. Oh, a grey silver. I think it looks quite nice. I like it. So yeah, I need to decide between 2 lipsticks. I've got dark purple and like a dark burgundy. So I might see, like, probably end up putting that on one of my Instagram stories and be like, pick one for me. But yeah, hopefully I can like film stuff tonight. It will be challenging because, you know, these are the people I work with. So yeah, I will try and get like some shots of us doing something. But I don't know, but I am suddenly getting quite into the idea of doing this Vlogmas thing. I didn't order presents yesterday. I completely forgot. So I will probably do that tomorrow. Yeah, whilst I'm tired and eating everything I can find in sight to help me. So yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow actually. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go do the washing up, and then I'm gonna sort out my hair, and then yeah, I feel like time is gonna suddenly, like, I have quite a lot of time until 7 o'clock, but I just feel like I'm gonna like look down and it'll be 6 and I'll be like, holy shit, help me. So I'm ready to party. I ended up going with the red shade of lipstick. Mum was not vibing the purple. She said I was like about to go slit someone's throat, which I don't think is a bad thing. personally. So I think I just need to wear it when she doesn't know I'm going out. But yeah, I'm all dressed up. Please ignore the crap on my bed. I've actually just been like throwing stuff as I've been getting ready. But yeah, I feel nice. I feel okay. But yeah, let's go have some fun.